Before we start, I just want to quickly apologize about the quality of my videos. I'm new to this. I'm still learning how to edit and how to film myself. And also I'm filming this with my old camera, which I call it a potato phone. So I'm just doing the best I can with what I got. So yeah, I apologize for the quality. Anyway, let me show you what I've done this week. So there are 2 fig trees in this garden here. You can see this is the big one, and it's such a mess. And at the back there's a smaller one, right at the back here. As far as I know, they've never been pruned before. So my task today is to give this small one a heavy prune today. So I got my little chainsaw here. It's going to make the job a lot easier and quicker. But obviously, ladies and gentlemen, safety first, as always, when you work with equipment like that. So that's a pretty heavy prune, as you can see. So now I just need to tidy this up. So fig trees are actually extremely easy to propagate. Let me show you how. Okay. Right, this is one of the branches I cut down. Let's get a small one out. Okay, let's see. Right, you see all these new branches. These are new growth. You know it's new growth because it's got a green end. You can see where the leaves comes, and that's where the fix comes. So all you have to do is cut these branches off. Wait, let me see. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, you get the idea. So now we got all these branches. They're all new growths, as you can see with the tip. All you have to do is stick this in the ground. That's all you have to do. Stick them in the ground, and they will root super easily, super fast, and each one of these will just become a tree. So you got the 6 trees already. All right, so this is what it looks like. I finished pruning it. I know it looks extreme, but trust me, in a couple of months' time, this is gonna be a lush tree again. Okay, so one of my tasks today is to bury some raspberry plants. So this is the back of the house. Last year I planted some courgette here, but this year I wanted to make this into like a raspberry patch for the summer. I've already grown 2 raspberry here, and they are starting to wake up. Look at the green leaves here. And this one. But I have 5 more in a pot. Let me show you where they are. So here they are. They are starting to wake up now because it's getting warm, and I want to put them on the ground before it's too late. Come on, focus. There you go. So I'm going to do a voiceover on this part because for some reason my mic decided not to work. Here I am trying to figure out where I want to plant the raspberry. So I wanted to explain to you how raspberry plants propagates. As you can see, I'm holding the parent plant. So the way raspberry plant propagate is like mince plant. From the parent plants, they spread roots out a long distance along the ground, and then new raspberry plants come up all along the ground where those roots have spread. And I got these raspberry plants for my friend, and my plan is to create a small raspberry patch here at the back of the house, and I'm hoping that during the summer these plants will give me lots of raspberries for my jam, muffins and pies. And by the end of the summer I will have all these little raspberries popping up everywhere. As I mentioned in the previous videos, this is a rental property, so when I move, I'm hoping that I can take some of the baby raspberry plants with me. Obviously, the first thing I had to do was dig a hole deep enough for the plants. Then I decided that it would be a good idea to put some fertilizer at the bottom before putting the plant into the hole. So here I am showing you what fertilizer I use for my veggie garden. This fertilizer is organic and it comes in pellet forms, and it's pretty stinky. So the reason I use pellet fertilizer is because it's easier to handle and it has slow release properties. So it provides the plant with steady supply of nutrients as it grows. For some reason, the dog love to eat this fertilizer. They think they are treats. So here I am trying to put the raspberry plant into the ground while the dog provides support with kisses on my face. As you can see, the small dog wasn't too happy that I was burying his fertilizer treats with a raspberry plant in soil. So here he is trying to do whatever he can to stop me. And then the big dog tried to get involved. And there they are, making a scene out of the whole situation. Meanwhile, I'm just going to continue digging another hole. And the timer on my watch goes off because I was baking some blueberry and raspberry muffin in the oven. So I'll be right back. Right, okay, I'm back. I've got some raspberry and blueberry muffin baking in the oven. as we speak. So I just want to make sure they're not burned, you know. Okay, so I dug a hole. Let's carry on what we're doing. I've dug a hole for this, so. Oh, this is really stinky. But stinky is always good for plants. All right, mix it up. Oop, almost killed the other one. All right. Let's get rid of some of the weed. Okay, we can give you kisses later. Wait, this is not helping. Okay, okay. Right, another one done. Hi, okay. One more to go. Right, that's the job done for today. Hopefully they will grow and give me plenty of raspberry for this summer, so I can make some more muffins and pies and jam. Right. Whew. And in case you wonder, these two dogs are not my dogs. They are from the neighbors. But every time I'm in the garden, they come down to see me. Or every time I'm cooking in the kitchen, they come in the kitchen and sit with me. So they're just, I don't even know what their name is. So yeah, you will probably see them a lot in my videos because they will come down all the time. And you know, I want to do another videos about these two dogs because there was a lot of drama going on with them. But that will be for another video.